coming here today. It's quite an honor. I wanted to start with a thank you to my wife. Lars. You did a good job on the pinning there. A thank you that I don't say often enough, for your support, or without which I would not be here today, and giving me the freedom to serve. Thank you to my parents who couldn't be here today for instilling in me a love of this great country. Thank you to Chaplain for the invitation today. Thank you to Chief Hillmo for putting the script together and organizing us, rowdy bunch here. Welcome and thank you to leadership here today. I look forward to working with you, continue working with you, for entrusting with me this position and rank, for providing me the example and mentorship in my career, and many others who have influenced me during my 29-year career, who have come and gone and are not here today. Too many to mention. Colonel Vanderwolde, a special thank you to you for years of leading the group and your guidance to me as your deputy and as the CE commander. To my fellow group commanders, I look forward to working with you. Colonel Andernock, you and I both started in the civil engineer carpenter shop 25 years ago or so. So we both have progressed well. So look forward to working with you as well. To Chief Grudenwald, congratulations. Look forward to working with you again. As I was in Conflight, we worked together, and we're back together again. So you're bringing the renewed traditional guardsman perspective. Seeing it fresh from both sides would be great. So, to the Mission Support Group Airmen, commanders, chiefs, and airmen of all stripes, it's an honor and a privilege to be your group commander. I'm reminded of Colonel Morrell's discussions with us on humility. It reminded me of a story. General Stanley McChrystal, when he was promoted to general, asked his wife, said, honey, did you ever think in your wildest dreams that you'd be married to a general? And she looked and she said, Stanley, you're not in my wildest dreams. So, making sure that my ego didn't get out of whack here, I asked my wife if that was true in my case, and she said it is true. But seriously, I would like to focus on the Mission Support Group future. But before we go there, I'd like to take you back to the past a little bit. Back when I was a baby airman, I remember going to a commander's call in Hangar 40, where Adjutant General Killy was speaking. And for some reason, well, he's quite an individual. If you don't know him, he made it up to the wing commander here in our wing, and then he went on to be the Adjutant General, 1st Air Force Commander, the Air National Guard Readiness Center Commander. And he came back to South Dakota and was the Adjutant General again. So I'm not sure, somewhere along the line here I heard him say this, but he was talking about the three pillars of the Guard: training, people, and equipment. So I thought I would frame my my look at the MSG future here around those items. So I just took a quick look into the MSG future and pulled out some nuggets here of items that I thought we had some opportunities and challenges ahead. So Security Forces has their new small arms range, which has been a tremendous asset, or is going to be a tremendous asset for us. Is going to provide our people with the training that they need. In force support of the many accomplishments that they've had is the recruiting being among the top in the nation. And you heard of the 72 years of our existence, this 106% has been the top. So staying on top is going to be a challenge. The building here, Building 60, is going to be remodeled in the next few years, and that will be a challenge for the FSS squadron, dealing with all the changes there. Within our civil engineers and contracting areas, there should be roughly $50 million in construction Communications, we're moving to the cloud, they tell us. It's going to be a big change, hopefully a big improvement for our networks, and the integration of the mission defense teams that's coming, supposedly coming our way. So logistics, you guys are going to continue getting ready for our, getting the parts for our aging aircraft, outfitting our deployers for deployment, and getting their cargo and them ready and where they need to go. So, and POL is going to have a large construction project this summer, tearing up a lot of their area. So, and then all of us will get to show off our people and their training to ACC at the midpoint unit effectiveness inspection this June. So, and the people, the training, and the equipment that we've talked of here all need to be ready for uncertain world events, as we see this past week, and as the National Defense Strategy has warned us about. So we will be getting these ready by building on our current readiness, focusing on individual airman readiness, and working on future readiness exercises so that we can be ready for planned and unplanned deployments. To this end, we will utilize the 3 wing goals as a guide. Those goals are enhancing our warfighter culture, owning the mission, and connecting our community of airmen. We spoke a fair amount to the warfighter culture with our readiness exercise and our increased airman readiness. But in regards to owning the mission, I would say that's you can't own the mission unless you know how you fit into the position. So that often gets lost in the weeds, I think, in the mission support group. But I suggest that you reflect on why you are really here and what the overall mission of the wing is. And I would also ask that you reflect on the bigger reason as to why you're here. And that would be, as you noted during your oath of enlistment and my oath, as I just had here, supporting and defending the Constitution of the United States, what some have called this great experiment. I often get the chance, the honor of administering the oath of enlistment since I work here in the building. They'll come grab me and say, hey, can you do an oath quick? It's a complete honor for me to do that, to be at the beginning of an airman's new career. And I always like to end it after I'm all done with the oath, as I hand them a pocket constitution, just to remind them of the big purpose out there. So, in regards to connecting to our community of airmen, I would like to stress the elimination of the stigma of seeking self-care. You know, this world's full of problems, and everyone has them. If you're having trouble dealing with them, I would encourage you to seek counsel with our chaplains or our director of psychological health. I will tell you that I know for a fact that your group commander has gone to counseling. It's a good thing. So don't be afraid to do that. And my wife can attest to that. So, in concluding here, I didn't think I could leave without giving you a quote. I chose the Danish philosopher Søren Kierkegaard. He said, life can only be understood backwards, but we have to live it forwards. So I ask you to, so I join with you from here forward, living forwards, looking into the future, trying to make sense of it, trying to understand it, but knowing we probably will not completely understand it, but we will endeavor to do that. So thank you. The chief and I have a few refreshments over the club afterwards, so if you're able to stop by, we will be over there.